Alright farmers, it's Thursday the 22nd of June and we're back with some mods. So first up is switchable and coloured lamp set. This is by Zodozok, 7.32 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in the construction menu and under decorations and lights. So there we are, there's the first one. Now, they're not switchable coloured lights, they're switchable and coloured lights. Let's just get that straight first off. So we've got this first one here. You've got a few options. You've got switchable floodlight white. You then got the colour versions, blue. You've also got an automatic one. So if you want to turn it on and off yourself, obviously you've got to go for the switchable one, or you go for the automatic. Comes on roughly about 6 o'clock at night-ish. Anyway, we'll carry on. So we've got the blue, we've got a green, we've got a red, we've got a yellow, then we move into another automatic yellow, then we move into the next one there. So again, same sort of scenario. So white one switchable starts off, then you've got the blue, you got the green, you got the red, and then the yellow, and then we move into the next one, which again, same sort of scenario, switchable white one, and then you got the automatic and switchable blue, green, red, and yellow. Then we move on to the next one, which is going to be that one in the middle, the big one. Obviously going up in price the larger they are. So again, same scenario, same colours, switchable, automatic, you go for whichever one you want. Then you've got this really big one. We'll go all the way over here like that. I can't even get far enough away. 1500 to buy. Obviously, same colour options as before. And then the last one on the end is going to be this one here. So again, white switchable and then automatic and switchable with your colours. Fair enough. So you come up to them. Obviously, I've gone for all switchable versions. So we'll turn them on like that. Come up to that switch. Gone for a green one on that one. And then we've got the switch on there. So that's going to be... Oh, I've gone for 2 green. Dear, oh dear. What's this one? We'll turn that one on. That looks like a red. Fair enough. We'll go for that one. So that's going to be... Is that blue? Looks like... Dear, oh dear. We'll turn that one on as well. I've gone for 2 blue. Shocking. Shocking indeed. We'll turn that one. That's a white one on the end. Now, if I back out a little, this is what it's going to look like at night. I must admit, it's all right. You know, you change the colour of your yard if you wanted to. You know, jazz it up a little. Maybe you don't want to go for just a standard white light. Maybe you want to add a little extra into it. Oh, I like them. Very nice. Right, next up is Old Sheepfold. This is by VX Mapping, 10.73 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in a construction menu and, as you can imagine, under animals and sheep. There it is, 50 grand to place down. Going to hold 80 sheep. So first off, we come into this door like that. So open up there like that. A little bit of a workshop office for you if you wanted to go down that road. We've got a light switch there, although I'm not getting the option for it. Random. Open that door. No, it's not giving me the option to turn the lights on. Alright, fair enough. Well, what about this one? Close the door. Turn shed lights on. There you are, that's better. Got to step away from it a little. So you come through here, this is where your wool is going to be spawned. Just there like that. Then we'll spin it around. There's your animal dialogue box. So obviously click on there. 80 sheep going in. Jobs are good. Got a light switch here as well. Turn that on. There we are. No, no. Where's it gone? It was there a minute ago. Ah, no, that's animal dialogue box. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's quite picky. Right, turn those lights on. And there's your sheep. You can open up that door as well. Obviously, all your wool spawns in there, so you will need something small. If you're not using the liftable pallets mod, maybe like a little skid steer or something like that. Got a bit of racking outside if you want to store some wool. You know, if you're full up inside. Then down here, there's another light switch there. We'll turn that one on. Does those lights. Food goes in there. Then you've got a bit of a pasture at the back. I like it. Yeah, nice little... You know, 80 sheep. Yeah, there's bigger things on the market, mind you. But still, I mean, it's nicely detailed on the brickwork. Yeah, very nice. Next up is the Feltrina Dumper MR3A. This is by SMI Modding Team, 10.33 megabyte on the download. As you can imagine, you're going to find it under trailers. So it's got a 42,000 litre capacity, 45.5 grand to buy. You then got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. And we'll come down to design. So we've got single light. We'll spin it around the back like that. Double lights, or single, so it puts an extra row of lights there for you. You then got the main colour, which isn't actually the main colour. It's the wheel hubs and the gas struts on the back. Fair enough. You then got design colour again is the framework. And then rim colour is obviously the rims. I like it. Little trailer. Very nice. Alright, next up is Liquids Handling Truck Train. This is by Dogface, 20.89 megabyte on the download. You're going to find the 2 trailers under miscellaneous and then the truck under trucks, as you can well imagine. So we'll go into the truck itself. So this is the Tatra Phoenix 6x6 tanker, 462 horsepower engine, 49 mile an hour top speed, 8,000 litre capacity, 130 grand. You then got the usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. We come down to main colour. Obviously, you go for whichever one you want. Fair enough. Rim colour does your rims. All right, standard tanker. But not just a standard tanker. So you look at the icons down the bottom, it's going to do pretty much every liquid. I mean, it's even got the molasses. I've still got that mod installed from Zoddlezock the other day. It's going to do all sorts. It's going to do all your oils. It's going to do your grape juice. It's even going to do def, although to be fair, that's not a thing on console. But ace. That is ace. And we'll move on. So we've got the MKS8 MBD. 8,000 litre capacity again. 25 grand, although we have got a 2 grand optional extra, which I'm going to say go for. Yeah, we'll come down to that in a minute. Now, the options you've got on tank materials. You've got painted steel, chrome, stainless steel, brushed steel, plastic, and back to painted steel. But this is ace, and we'll come back to that in a minute. That's a texture. It's not the colour, it's a texture. Right, fair enough. Wheel setup, usual shenanigans on the go there, but we have got a... Which one was it? Tractor, wide tyres, forestry. They look all right. And then we'll come down to the 2 grand optional extra. This is the pin lock. So obviously it's got a swivel axle on the front, but if you're terrible at reversing these, like I am, have this attached, or optioned even, and you, at a click of a button, just lock it. And then it's just like a standard axle. Oh, that's ace. I mean, you can take it off if you wanted to, but have it on. Have it on. If you have it on, at least you've got the option. Fair enough. Now, we'll come to tank colours. So obviously, you know, the steel, painted steel and whatever, this is where it comes into its own. So if you go into there like that, and we'll go down to the usual. So, painted steel. Obviously, it works with all the colours in that palette. We then got chrome. Oh, look at the state of that. You then got stainless steel. Oh, that looks all right. That looks all right indeed. Brushed steel. Bit of a checker pattern on it. Plastic. And then back to painted steel. But that, yes. And obviously that works with all the colours on there. When we go over purple. Oh, yes indeed. I mean, we'll drop something out. What about blue? Yes. Yes indeed. I mean, what about... Oh, it's a gold. It's a gold tanker now. It's gold ace. Then we'll come down. We've got hitch colour. Yeah, you can change the colour of the hitch if you wanted to. Fair enough. And then rim colour is obviously going to be your rims. That is ace. Change the texture of the tanker. Now, you can also do this with the MKS25. Yeah, it's got the same options. So 25,600 litre capacity, 46 grand. Obviously, this is going to hook up to a truck. Same options as before on the old textures. Then you come down to the body colour to pick whichever one you wanted to go for. That is awesome. Chrome pink. And then rim colour is obviously going to do the wheels. That is ace. And obviously, these tractors, well, these trailers even, they've both got trailer hitches on the back. So you can hook them up. Obviously, you'd need a truck to go on the front of this one. But if you bought that, put it on the truck, and then got one of these, just backed it up into that. And then again, that's got a trailer hitch on the back as well. So you could attach another one and then another one. Oh, that's ace. Now, with all those hooked up behind you, and you've got all the different options on the fluids, the liquids going in, you could just make yourself like a one-farm train. Yeah, that is awesome. Next up is the John Deere 5R series. This is by Proxim, 42.86 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under small tractors. So it's got 82 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 64,700 to buy. You then got the options on configuration: standard, 420 kilo front weight, 620, 820, 1020, front hydraulic, and then back to standard. You're going to go for the front hydraulic, let's face it. You then got engine setup, so 82 horsepower as standard, 92, 100, and then back to 82. So yes, 100. Fair enough. You then got the usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. Come down to warning lights. We've got 1 beacon or 2. Fair enough. Hood shields, yes or no. Roof window, yes or no. We then got toolbox, yes or no, just by the front wheel there. You then got front loader attacher, so we've got no, quickie, yes, yes to, or nothing. Right, fair enough. And then you got your license plate. I mean, I like it. I mean, if you're into your John Deeres, obviously this is a bit of a small one for you, so a little bit of a yard worker. Yeah, looks very nice. The last mod for the day is something between harvest. You fancy getting a bit of exercise. This is the Lizard mountain bike. This is by Sloitches Modding, 4.94 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under cars. Now, it's got a 1 horsepower engine, which is you. I didn't realise I was as powerful as a horse, but all right, carry on. 27 mile an hour top speed, 1150 to buy. Sounds about reasonable for a decent mountain bike. You then got the main colour. You go for whichever one you want. You then got seat colour. Obviously going to do the seats and the handlebar grips. Suspension colour. And this gives it a bit of a metallic look, so we'll go with that. Bit of a gold suspension. Colour on top of suspension. So we'll do that. And we'll go for pink. Yeah, fair enough. And then rim colour is obviously going to do the rims. Now, this is ace. It's got full suspension front and back. Also, all right, we'll start it up. Fair enough. It's got no engine. I'm the engine. Got to start myself up. But the noises it makes, obviously there's nothing going along there. You know, a bit of freewheeling with the chain and then slap on the brakes, get a bit of a squeak. Oh, that's ace. That's ace. I mean, the suspension does work when you're going over bumps. A little bit of a squeaker. So, what's this for really? Let's spin it around like that, because I sort of got myself a little bit of a jump set off. So give it a go. So full speed over the ramp. Oh, just about hit the back of the TLX. Oh, that is ace. I mean, you know, if you have a bit of downtime on your farm, you want to go for a bike ride. That is brilliant. We've got a couple of updates as well. So we've got the Lizard Wheel Loader Shovel by Agua Modding. Garage with Chicken Coop by 750 Ti Modding and Michael LS. Fent 1000 Vario Series by Snibble Modding. And the Barbed Wire Fence and Wooden Gate by Fritz. So that's your mods done for you. Why not hit that join button? Come join us on Andy's Farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.